What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. After a just disgusting performance against the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, should I even read off the numbers? 19% from 3. 8 for 42. They put up 42 threes and only made 8. That is insane. You know what angers me about it? Daniel Gafford and Montrezl Harrell were dominating in that first half. The Hornets couldn't do anything with them. And the Hornets switched to a zone. And the Wizards just forget how to play basketball. I mean, they were stuck. They stopped getting the ball, finding ways to get the ball on the inside. They started settling for contested threes, late shot clock threes. They couldn't do anything offensively once the Hornets switched to a zone. It's insane. The Wizards' three-point shooting is an issue. This isn't the first time they shot a high amount of threes and only made a single digit. A number of them. They did it against the Brooklyn Nets. They went like 9 for 38 from 3 or something like that. It was really bad too. The difference is Montrezl Harrell and Daniel Gafford weren't dominating in that game like they were against the Hornets. I mean, this isn't going to be the only time. This hasn't been the only time the Wizards have faced a zone. And they're going to continue to face zones as long as they can't shoot the ball. If you can't shoot the ball, teams are going to run zone, try to pack the middle, and force you to shoot. And that's something the Wizards just cannot do right now. They cannot shoot the ball. They can't do it. I mean, it was nice to have Bradley Beal back. He shot 5 for 11 from 3, so that was nice to see. But I mean, Kuzma 1 for 8, Dinwiddie 0 for 4. Spencer Dinwiddie had 0 points tonight. That is insane. You cannot only be able to score when Bradley Beal is not playing. That can't be the only time you can put up nice numbers. You know, like 0 points is unacceptable. He knows that. Caldwell Pope 0 for 5 from 3. KCP, he had a nice steal. And then he was wide open at the 3. He took his time. He got set. He shot the 3. And it barely touched the rim. It was borderline an air ball. That was crazy. I mean, that was just explained the whole night in one play. That explained the whole night in one play for me. Daniel Gafford, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9 for 12 from the field. He was cooking. He was cooking. The Hornets couldn't do anything with him in that first half. I mean, the Wizards just went away from him. The Hornets forced the Wizards to go away from him. I don't know how. Because if you have a big that's dominating, you find a way to get them the ball. And if anything, you try to create offense from the inside. You get a ball down low to Montrezl. You get a ball down low to DG. Maybe since they're playing so well, the Hornets maybe send a double team. Get some extra focus on them. You can start getting some guys the backdoor cut. Get some guys wide open at the 3. If they can make those shots. But they just completely went away from them. They went to Montrezl Harrell like early in the 4th quarter. I mean, man, that was bad. That was really bad. Denny had 9 points, 11 rebounds. One thing I will say about Denny and Corey Kispert, they seem to be aggressive today. You know, Denny didn't shoot the ball well, but they seem to be aggressive offensively in that first half, which I like to see. Corey Kispert had 6.2 for 4. Montrezl had 15 points, 9 rebounds. Both of the bigs, like I said already, they were doing their thing. The Hornets couldn't do nothing with them. They couldn't. And it's a shame that, you know, the ball went away from them as time went on in this game. 37% from the field. I mean, they got out-rebounded, 48-59. Hornets have 5 more offensive rebounds than them. There's no way that the Charlotte Hornets should have out-rebounded the Wizards tonight. It's just no way. And it's not like the Charlotte Hornets shot the ball well. They shot 31% from 3. They did shoot 44% from the field. But it's not like somebody went crazy. Kelly Oubre did have a good game. I will say that. The former Wizard, he did have a good game. But 87 points, man, against the Charlotte Hornets. a team that is like middle of the pack pretty much defensively. Middle of the pack towards the bottom defensively. We're not talking about the Heat, who they play next, or the Warriors, or the Jazz, etc. We're talking about the Charlotte Hornets defensively. I'm not saying that as like the Charlotte Hornets are a bad team. They have talent. They're a good team. I'm saying as far as defensively, the Charlotte Hornets should not be holding you to 87 points. That's an end of the third quarter score, not an end of the game score. That's crazy. The Charlotte Hornets should not be holding you to 87 points. That is just not what they do. You know, yes, they may have a good defensive game, hold you to 97 or like 100. 87 points? That's insane. I mean, guys. Short-term memory. That's all I can say. The sky's not falling, but it gets tough. They got the Heat tomorrow. Then they got the Heat again in DC. Then they got Charlotte to get their get back again in DC. So the Heat missing some guys too. Kyle Lowry didn't play tonight for them against the Pelicans. Bam Adebayo didn't play for them. So they got some guys missing. I don't know if it was like kind of like a sneaky rest thing because they were playing the Pelicans. But who knows? I don't know who's going to be out for them and who's going to be playing for them. But they got to defend the three-point line. They got shooters over there. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Strauss. I'm not sure what his last name is. Or if I'm pronouncing it right, I should say. I mean, then you got scrappy defenders over there. Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker. I mean, hey. It gets tough, man. And I think that's partially a good thing that they got the back-to-back going. You know, you get right on the plane, get in the shower, do the interviews, your press conferences, get on the plane. Let's go to Miami. Let's start prepping for this game. You know, short-term memory. Us as fans, we could dwell on it a little bit more. That's why we're the fans and they're the players. But they got to have short-term memory and get to it in Miami, man. Or Miami will run them dudes out of the building. Miami will blow them out if the Wizards don't come ready to play. The way they shot tonight, the Hornets could have blown them dudes out. But if the Wizards made their threes, they could have easily blown the Hornets out. But do you shoot like that against the Miami Heat? In Miami, you could be bound. You could be, on that blowout watch. You could be on that blowout watch. So the Wizards do have to come ready to play. I think they can win this game. I think the Wizards can compete with any team in the league, especially with the defense that they play. They got to get the three-point shooting together, man. Teams are going to continue to run zone against them and pack the paint and force them to shoot. They're going to have to make these shots. Simple as that, period. But let me know how you guys felt about the game, man. Are you upset? Are you irritated? How did you feel about the game plan? What did you think the Wizards did wrong? What did you think the Wizards did right? Let me know in the comment section. Of course, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys later.